Hello, Tasha Manzetti, Discovery Coach and Mentor. Thank you for joining me. If you're coming on with the replay, then be sure to say hello when you come and join in. Now, I have had a lot of conversations this week with people about wanting to pivot and trying to understand how to navigate the emotions and the actual implications of pivoting a business. So I wanted to jump on here today and just share some of those conversations in a sense of, I'm sure that these people asking haven't been the only ones having these thoughts and these ideas. So it all started, I get this question a lot about, because I'm a discovery coach, I help people figure out the direction they want to take, what's standing in their way, and what they need to let go of to help them move forward. So when people start to feel a little bit uneasy in their business and they're thinking, oh, this is okay, but it's not really where I want to be, or this is okay, but I'm a bit bored with things now, then I can help them navigate that, see what the next transition and reiteration and pivot is for them. Now, it's a topic I know well because I have been in that spot of, this is okay, but I'm just not feeling it 100% right now. And when you are starting out in business, when you're not really clear on what you want to do, where your value is, what your thing is, where your passion lies, all of those little things that we try and figure out in our head. When you're not really clear on those things, you have to try a few different things to figure it out. That's as easy as that. We have to go and try a few different things, start in a particular arena, and then figure things out as we go and check in with ourselves as we go to say, okay, does this feel good on the inside as well as look good on the outside? I'm all for looking good on the outside, but you need to actually feel the energy and excitement around the work that you're doing. Because once you lose that energy and once you lose that excitement around the work that you're doing, you're going to start to self-sabotage yourself. You're not going to want to market the business. You're not going to want to write about it. You're not going to want to talk about it. People will sense that you no longer have energy or excitement around the topic or the services that you're offering. Now, this started for me. Hi there. Let me know if you're jumping on, who's here, so I can say hi. This was something I started to recognize in my first few years of business when I would go out all excited with an idea. And it was an idea that people wanted. It was a product and service that people wanted and needed and would sign up for. And in the beginning, I had a lot of fun delivering it because it was something new. It was fun. I was helping people. I was learning new things. But then as I went down the path of running that particular business, I realized that wasn't something that I really wanted to spend time and effort on going forward. I had grown and I had evolved, and so had, I guess, my expertise, but also where my interests were and the types of people I wanted to start helping in different ways that I wanted to start helping them. So it was a really tricky time to navigate because the business I had was working. It was generating revenue. I was getting booked for regular workshops, and parts of it were really exciting. But I just had that niggly feeling that it wasn't really where I wanted to be. It wasn't really what I wanted to be doing. And at that stage, it was more around teaching small businesses about websites and online presence and social media. And to be honest, the bits I loved were the discovery bits with people, helping them figure out what their business was all about, why they chose that direction, so they could then tell their story and show up confidently and really clear about the direction they wanted to take. The behind-the-scenes strategy work around the online marketing wasn't really something that I loved to do. It was something I could teach. And again, when I was teaching people, I was in my happy place. So I knew I had to pivot my business. Now, I started with small pivots. I started changing up the products and services that I offered to get a sense for what it was I actually wanted to do going forward. And this worked for a little while. And then I actually was nudged and pushed by someone on my email list who asked if I could help her with the discovery phase. She knew about the marketing, she knew about the social strategies and all that kind of stuff, but she wanted me to help her with the discovery phase of what her new business was about. Now, this is what I love to talk about. This is what I've been talking about in my blogs. This was my happy place. And I was like, yes, let's do it. This is amazing. I created an offer on the spot to help her, with what she wanted, and we had a blast. And it was so much fun for me to show her, to connect the dots, to give her a different perspective, to show her what was important and what wasn't, what she could take forward and what she could leave behind. And that opened up a whole new array of possibility for me in a sense that I thought, wow, Are there more people out there that need help in this discovery phase of business? Thankfully, I listened to the answer. The answer was yes, because now I've built my whole business around that discovery phase. What's the direction people want to take? What's standing in their way? How are they self-sabotaging themselves? How do they need to improve the habits and the belief systems they have around taking a step in this new direction and reinventing themselves yet again? So I have built a complete business around that concept, but it took a big pivot. It took a big change and a big shift. And there was a lot of emotion that went with that. So when a client was asking me earlier in the week who's going through a transition and a pivot at the moment, am I normal? Like the emotions that I'm feeling, are they normal? Because I'm really, really excited by this new direction that I'm taking. I'm also freaking out. I'm also really unsure. I'm also hesitant to let go of what's working right now. And yes, that's completely normal. They are completely normal emotions that you will go through when you are pivoting and reinventing and reiterating anything that you create in business and in life. I mean, let's face it, there are so many correlations between what we go through personally and professionally, that the work I do now is helping people grow personally and professionally. You can't just do one or the other. It has to be both. It's an all-in package. So I want to ask you, there's so much there is so much attention at the moment around getting ready for 2018. I mean, every time I see the countdown of how many days are left in the year, I think my daughter said this morning, 39. Like, it's a bit scary. And there's not a lot of time left, but we all go into the new year excited. We all want to get our strategies in place and set our goals and map our direction and do all the really fun, cool things that will help set us up for 2018. So we think. But I just wanted to share this with you because I've been there before, that each new year I thought this year is going to be different. This year I'm going to figure it all out. This year I'm going to make my dreams come to life and create the business that I truly, truly want. But it's really hard to set goals and to set up your strategy and to map it all out if you're not 100% clear on the direction you want to take, the ideas that you have, and understanding what you can let go of to help you move forward. Now, that sounds a bit silly, letting go of stuff to move forward, but it's a necessity. Like, over your lifetime, you've worked, 15, 20, 30 years in a myriad of different things. You can't possibly take every single piece of experience with you in the next phase of your business. Some bits have to be left behind. It's not saying you can't use bits and pieces of everything, but you need to have a really clear direction and a really clear focus on who you are, what you do, and what's the direction that you want to take going forward in 2018. So I'm all for all the planners, I'm all for all the tools, I'm all for all the goal setting. I just remember how frustrating it was for me when I wasn't clear, when I wasn't 100% set on the ideas and the business that I'd created in planning another 12 months forward. Because I was like, do I really want to talk about this stuff for another 12 months? Do I really want to offer those products for another 12 months? Do I really want to keep doing this? So I want you to just check in with yourself. I want you to ask yourself, what are you excited about going into the new year? What are you excited about creating? What are you excited about developing further? Like, what's working right now that you want to take further? Or what's bubbling away under the surface that you actually get truly excited about, that you want to spend a bit more time and energy on? Like, how do you want to pivot and reiterate and show people that you've grown and show people that you've evolved, and you can offer so much more than what they probably think that you do right now? Because that's the thing, we run our businesses and we start to do things, and as we learn and grow and evolve, we can offer so much more, we can see so much more, we can help so much more. So sometimes it's a bit of a check-in to see if what you have going on right now is what you want to grow and develop in the new year. Because I don't want you to get, halfway down this planning phase and then be really frustrated because it's not giving you the jazz that you want. It's not getting you fired up. It's not getting you excited. You don't have 1,000 ideas pouring out of your head because it's a topic that truly, truly invigorates and inspires you. And that's what you need to keep going in this business, to run an online business, to create anything. You need to be jazzed. You need to be excited. You need to be inspired to keep creating the content, to show up every day, to do the work. So I'm just asking you those questions. So what I'm doing, I'm helping these other clients in Momentum and other personal clients at the moment with this. And I thought it's a perfect time to help other people that need this kind of support, just help them in December to get really clear on the direction they want to take for 2018. So I'm putting together a new offer in the sense that if you want help figuring out your direction, it's just 3 sessions with me where we get in deep. We go and figure out what's the direction you want to take, what do you need to focus on, what can you let go of. Like, it's really simple, because I don't want you going into the new year a bit uncertain, a bit half-assed, not really fired up. I want you to be truly excited and ready to take on 2018 with gusto and with vigor and with just determination to make that your year, your best year. And then one after that, even better. And the one after that, even better. So if you want some help finding your direction, if you want some help figuring out what it is you're here to do, figuring out how this idea in your head can translate into a pivot, how this idea that's brewing under the surface, like, what does it actually mean? Like, why are you getting these ideas? What's going on here for you? That's the stuff I can help you with. That's the stuff I can help you figure out and connect the dots for you, give you the perspective you can't see right now because you're too emotionally attached to the ideas. You're too emotionally attached to the stories you've created around why you can or why you can't or what's going to happen. You know, it's all this overthinking that we go through when we get a new idea. I can help you get clarity on that. I can help you break it down into the bite-sized pieces, into the steps that you need to take to go and make that happen, and help you understand how to navigate the feelings and the emotions and the roller coaster that you'll go through as you try and pivot and reiterate and reinvent in the new year. So yeah, this is what fires me up. This is what I love to do. I mean, I'm so jazzed from a morning helping people just figure this out themselves and see what's possible for them and to help them formulate the ideas that they have. So if you're getting if you're a bit hazy on your direction, if you're not really clear on your big idea, if you're feeling a little bit uncertain or a bit bored with what you've created so far, or you look at your stuff, you look at your content, you look at your offers, you look at just how you're showing up and going, it's all right, but I think I can do better. If you think you can do better, then you know you can do better. And I'm not saying bigger is better. I'm saying better is just being more of who you really are and showing up in a way that makes you really excited on the inside so you can project that to everyone so they can see that on the outside. So I hope that helps. If you are interested in taking me up on this offer, if you want to get direction, discover your direction for 2018, then send me a message, pop a comment in. I don't have a sales page up. I don't have any of that stuff at the moment. This was just an idea that has come to me this week because I have seen too many people lose traction and momentum because they're not clear on the direction they want to take. And I want to give you a fighting chance to make 2018 your best year yet. And I want to help you get the guidance and support that you need. So I have a couple of longer coaching spots that have opened up, but I'm using that time to help you in the short term, in December only, to really get clear on what's going on, to get you clear and focused as to what you need to pay attention to moving into the new year. So when you see all these goal setting workshops, when you see all these opportunities and you're ready to map out X, Y, and Z for the new year, you know with true confidence that that's the thing you want to do. You're not sitting there going, oh, really? All right, then let's do it. Because, you know, that's not a nice feeling. And you're not going to give your best work and your best self to your clients if you're showing up in that space. No one's wrong. We all grow. We all evolve. Sometimes it's hard to step into the new version of ourselves, but it has to be done because you have so much more to offer people. And if you're feeling a bit bored right now, you have so much more to offer people than what you're showing up and giving them right now. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. I'm going to be sharing more about this topic over the coming weeks. I think it's too important not to. If you have any particular questions around this topic, then again, pop it in the comments or send me a message or send me an email, natasha@natashavanzetti.com, because I would love to help you understand this a little bit more, understand what it means to pivot, understand the big pivot, the small pivot. There's a post, I'll link to that in the comments here, a blog post I read about this week. So yeah, check it out, take a look. Don't let go of the idea just because it's a little bit scary or a little bit uncertain. That's what I'm here to help you with, okay? So stay tuned, watch this space, Let me just help you discover your direction for 2018, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.